Come on, Crazy Bean. All right, I forgot you out. A little update for Clementine. How I always start out my training, the first couple of days is going to be macro inquisition. And I sent a video before, which is just kind of us breezing through some things. Then we kind of layer in understanding of leash pressure and how to utilize leash pressure properly to communicate with our dog. So first, marker inquisition. A marker is just a reward word. It's going to announce the arrival of food, potential food for her, so that we can, mark a moment in time that she does something that we like. So she knows the exact moment that she is doing something that we like because she receives food. When she, once we create that association, whatever she's doing when she hears the marker, will take on the good feeling of receiving food so that she's more likely to repeat it again in the future. She has multiple markers that I'm going to utilize to help shape new behaviors and work her through things and help her understand what I'm looking for. So the first one's going to be our yes marker. That means, hey, I like what you did, come take food from me. And I'm usually gonna add in a little bit of movement, yes, to have her kind of chase after it. I do that a lot with her, especially so she can get comfortable moving around me and following my hands around. Yes, when she hears the word yes, that means that she can come out of behavior to take food. I like that one in the beginning because I use it to shape new behaviors, build engagement, things like that. I don't need her to remain in behavior, so it allows for us to get a bunch of reps in without the expectation of her being in behavior. So before she really understands what I'm looking for, I don't want to have to use too much pressure to keep her in behavior. I want to make sure she has a better understanding of what I'm looking for before I ask for that. So then we have our duration. Our duration markers, which are going to be good and okay. Good is, hey, I like that you did that, keep doing it, good. I can bring the reinforcer to her so I can pay her in behavior. And then, okay is our terminal marker, meaning that the behavior is over. Sometimes I'll pay her out of behavior, but really I just want that to be like, you're done, you can go do something else, right? So in order for her to understand that I want her to remain in behavior, we have to enforce, if she breaks out of behavior, I'm gonna say no and guide her back into behavior. And we have to actually release her, otherwise it's a little bit fuzzy as far as what we're looking for. So I think with her, like she has a decent understanding of what I'm looking for with certain things, and she struggles with holding those behaviors because she just is an easily excitable dog. She wants to be doing stuff, she wants to be interactive. So, and I know that's problematic at home, right? Like she is over enthusiastic when people come over and things like that. So I want her to really focus on her slowing things down and waiting to be invited out of behaviors and just working on that impulse control and thank you, you're all good. Being a little bit more patient and using her sweet little brain. Right, girl? Okay, good job. Wait a minute, let me bring it over here. Come here. You know. The place command was something that I'm probably going to be spending a lot of time with, building value in her being on here so that we can use it when people come over. That having her on leash to help her make better decisions, and just general like calm behavior. So down stays, sits, even things like that, where she's allowed to be interactive and doing things with you and guests and things of that nature. But she's in a much more neutral state of mind where she's just hanging out and doing her own thing. I want to focus more. I want to focus more on that before we fixate on her having good physical interactions with those people. The other thing I mentioned, leash pressure, understanding of that. I like to make it a point to help dogs understand what I'm looking for with the leash in the learning phase, so that we can utilize that later down the road when there are a little bit more distractions and she's conflicted and maybe not so motivated by what we have to offer. I want to be able to follow through and help her into behaviors, even though that might not be top of her list. So me teaching that in the learning phase takes the pressure out of that, the conflict out of that when there are other things happening around her. If she doesn't know what the leash is asking in those moments and all of a sudden I'm like, no, you have to do this, it's just gonna add to the stress. Hey, so come here. Just helping her move Sit. Clemmy, sit. Yes. Helping her when I apply pressure, if she's going into that behavior, good, that pressure comes off when she does it, and then I mark and reward. That's teaching her that when she does the thing, that annoyance goes away. Place. Yes. Place. Good. Good. And I can even add in a little bit of opposition reflex. Good. Where we're kind of generalizing, isolating this behavior means this until you hear otherwise. So even if she feels this, good, it doesn't mean anything because she's responding to the word and not any physical actions. Nope. Good. So right there I said no to create that rule, right? I'm adding rules now into her behavior. Oops, I got it. Good. Very nice. I want her to see the pictures of things being moving around, taking steps away. Nope. Place.